everyone, and welcome to the RHR Voice CoronaVariety show. Now, we were supposed to have the show last week, but due to unforeseen circumstances, my power went out and all these crazy things, so we had to move the show to this weekend. Here we are. But you may be asking yourself, what did I do during my time off, or at least my week prepping for the show? And actually, I want to show you a little bit something that I've been doing. I think you're going to like it. Yeah, I know you're at a loss for words. It's okay. I get that a lot. All right, so to start the show off after that amazing work of art, please welcome to the show Miss Annalisa singing her Halloween favorite. Actually, this show is a Halloween show, which we are now after Halloween, but we actually set this all up to be the Halloween show. So please welcome Annalisa with her Halloween offer, Devil. Can you still not hear it?
Devil, clever devil, how quickly they do sell their souls for the feast and the promise of gold. But devil, that won't be me. Devil, bones of metal.
I need you to tell me what the fuck is going on with the performance.
You torture saints with a single glance, made them think they ever stood a chance. Do not try me, devil, cannot buy me, devil, you won't make a fool of me, oh no. What makes you so special, to think I would ever settle for that devious dance between me and you? Devil, call me a rebel. I walk the plank, not a tear in my eye. I won't go down your blushing bride. Under the water, I'll be sharpening my knife. Do not try me, devil, cannot buy me, devil, you won't make a fool of me, oh no. What makes you so special, to think I would ever settle for that devious dance between me and you? Devil, you take the shape of take the shape of everything I'm drawn to, everything I'm drawn to, but your eyes are dead red, red as rust. Do not try me, devil, devil, cannot buy me, devil, devil, you won't make a fool of me, oh no. What makes you so special, special, to think I would ever settle for that devious dance between me and the devil, 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 devil.
That was Al. That was Annalisa. That was Annalisa performing Devil, Devil, a very Halloween type song. So our next performer is Al Russell, but it's funny because Al lives out in North Carolina and she was in the middle of some post-hurricane weather. So we had to actually connect this morning and do a recording of Al Russell. So it'll look the same as all the other things, but it actually was recorded earlier today. So to just pretend that she's like in Japan or something, ladies and gentlemen, Al Russell.
Every breath you take.
Hi, my name is Al Russell. I'm a poet from North Carolina, and I'm going to read you 4 love poems today from my book, Children of the Anxious City. The first poem is called New Season. Crackpots have discovered a new way to tell good circulation. Hair on the toes. But it's summer and my hairy feet are almost translucent white. Nude, bone-diseased frozen peas. In trying to write every love epistle, the hand slips, the wrist opens, the veins belch, ugly and purple all over the page. Why so hard to choke out things we mean? I call out for you at night. I live in a tree with big doors, lumps under the green velvet carpets. We never knew one another. You just stood there, hands full of dark sapphires. Do you have dreams like that too? The second thing I'm going to be reading is called This Is It. Lived in a tree, a wooden crate, a fruit stand, a garbage pail, love did. Love calls on the, is it telephone? As you sink your teeth into the flesh of a grainy, rotting pear from the place where love resided once, and so did you. Will you let love wash you in its quaking green under the fall street lamp? The light comes and Morse code ticks. Have a heart. Don't look at me any closer. Third one is called Eurydice. Last night, you were in danger of rolling off the edge of the bed, which is very uncommon. Usually, you're hogging my side. You're in danger of rolling off the edge of the world into some abyss. No amount of yelling or trying to roll you limp like a big full sack back over brought you from the crater's lip, the crater that was nothing. It was only when I said the word no softly and held out my hand. Do you remember? that you took it and nuzzled safe back to me. It was as simple as that. Would you have done the same? Are we the same? Are you there? And the fourth and final love poem I've got is the last poem in the book. And it's called Red Sky at Night. Some moons look different. Some are more green. Some almost make a sound. I sat on top of a rock and looked over. All I could see was darkness. But I could hear the ground heaving, and that is what I wanted. To lie flat on it and let it be under me. Thank you.
That was Al Russell. And now we're going to move to a whole new category on the menu, if you will. Yeah, we're going to meet Ashley Comprin all the way up in Philadelphia for some cooking advice.
Ashley's a nutritionist.
Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Ashley Comprin, a licensed dietitian nutritionist and a certified nutrition specialist. I am founder of No Broccoli Required, a private clinical nutrition practice. I work with clients who have a wide array of health challenges such as high cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes, chronic fatigue, hormonal imbalances, gut issues, you name it, I do it. I work from a functional perspective, so I work with the client to determine what's going to work best for their unique body and help them tackle their health challenge head on. I love to help clients get into the kitchen and test recipes and ingredients and determine what they like and what they dislike. I'm here to inspire others and show that nutrition doesn't have to be boring and forced, but rather exciting and delicious. I think food has to be realistic for everyday life, and that's what I love to help clients figure out what that means for them. So if you don't like broccoli, no problem, no broccoli required. Today, I felt that it would be really exciting to make one of my website's most popular recipes, which is chocolate peanut butter squares. So without further ado, let's get to the kitchen. All right, we're in the kitchen and we're ready to make some no-bake chocolate peanut butter squares. But first, let's wash those hands. All right, you are gonna be shocked at how easy these are and how many people are gonna think that they're so hard, and you're gonna make them again and again and again and again and again. So, first, what I like to do is to butter an 8x8 inch pan. The butter everywhere, on all the corners and up on the sides. Once you have the pan all buttered, it's time to get started. On my website, nobroccolirequired.com, you can actually print out each of my recipes, so it makes it really easy so you don't have to memorize. We need 3/4 of a cup of oat flour. And if you don't have oat flour, grind up some old-fashioned oats and you got oat flour. So 3/4 of a cup goes into our bowl. Next, we are gonna need a cup of peanut butter. It doesn't matter what kind of peanut butter. I like to do the natural peanut butters without the salt added, so I can add the salt on my own so I know how much is going in. We're gonna add 4 tablespoons of agave. Next, we're gonna do 1/4 of a cup of coconut oil melted. And then we are gonna do a teaspoon of vanilla. And then I just like to do a dash of salt because my peanut butter didn't have any salt in it. Some cinnamon. I have 1/2 teaspoon. And that's the bottom mixture. Mix this all up. It could not be easier. You're gonna love these bars. It should look like this. It's still sticky, but it's not running. All you're gonna do is add it to your pan. And then once it's in the pan, just gonna spread it out. It'll look like this. So next is to make the chocolate sauce for the top. 1/4 a cup of cocoa powder. 1/4 a cup of melted coconut oil. 2 tablespoons of agave. A teaspoon of vanilla. Mix it up. Really liquidy, and that's what you want. Spread it on to the bars. It's gonna look like this. Put it in the freezer for 15 to 25 minutes, and that's it. So I'll catch you back when it's done. So the no-bake bars are out of the freezer, and look how good they look. Look how good. Oh my gosh. So good. So good. You can taste the coconut, the oat flour, a little sweet, not too sweet. So good. So easy. Gotta try them. So thank you so much for tagging along with me today. I hope you had fun. If you're interested in working with me or just following along, I post recipes all the time as well as nutrition tips and peer-reviewed science. So you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest at No Broccoli Required, and you can follow my website at nobroccolirequired.com. So thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.
Our next performer is so beat, he's the most beat poet of our generation. You may have seen him earlier on our presentation of Howl 65. If you haven't, we can catch it in the archives. Gene Lass! Come on out of here, Gene.
I'll be doing two pieces from my book from this year called Ashes on the Sun. The first one is called Pirate on the River Styx. It's dedicated to my friend Dennis, who died a year ago this week. A deal was made at the gates of heaven. A wee man tried to enter and was told by St. Peter, "We have a problem. You've done nothing to condemn you to hell, but you're too full of mischief for heaven. Could you please put down the bourbon? Thank you. Limbo is for the unbaptized, which doesn't include you. That leaves purgatory. But you'd be like no one there. Do you see the problem?" The wee man sipped his bourbon and rubbed his chin and said, "I've studied religion for a long time, and all kinds of religion, all kinds of history, and as I recall, you and your boss lived by the sea. Many of you were fishermen. Could you get me a boat?" And one appeared, a clipper ship, or some say a schooner, or a mighty three-master loaded with cannon, perhaps all of them. And the deal was made. That day, in hell, where it always seems like day, even at night, because the fires burn so bright, as Charon crossed the river Styx with his skiff full of souls, the pirate ship Christine appeared on the river, sails full, cannon blazing. The wee man at the helm, laughing madly, one hand on the wheel, the other on a bottle of rum. "Give it up, Charon, you skinny son of a bitch! Those souls are mine!" And the wee pirate took Charon's passengers, as well as the coins from Charon's purse, which he skillfully reinvested, and left for parts unknown. Some of the souls joined his crew, such as his first mate, Montana Mike, while others he set free to find new lives and adventures. But he continued to plague Charon and steal back souls, and he does to this day. My second piece, by request, is called Hole in the Wall. I'd like to dedicate it to Kelsey Harris. I used to be a cop in New Jersey. Best Philly steak outside of Philly is at this little place in an office building in Secaucus. They don't even have a door. Third floor, middle of the hallway, around the corner from the elevator, there they are. Window opens at 6:30 or 7. Breakfast or lunch all day. Eggs, bagels, pastries, hot dogs, and the best damn Philly steak you ever had. Lousy coffee. I've been a cop now in Milwaukee 13 years. Best pizza in the city is right here at the cop shop. Little place down near the basement. Only cops know it's there. Only cops go. I don't know how big it is. There's tables in the front. Never seen the full kitchen. Don't know when it opened or how it makes money. The guy, Ron, they say he was an old cop. He gave it up, but he wanted to feed the brothers. So you go down there, you order a pie or a slice, you toss him a couple of bucks, and it's good. Never seen him not there. 4:30 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. I can always get a hot slice and a Coke. It's always good. It's the damnedest thing. Thank you very much.
Thanks. That was Gene Lass. I'm feeling really groovy now. Well, actually, stop. Our next performer is Billy Tran. Now, Billy is one of the hardest working people in the studio. Why do I say that? Because, most people think that 2 jobs is a pretty hard thing to do. Billy thinks that's what you do prior to breakfast. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Billy Tran.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who helped us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And well, maybe that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by wind off the sea, like a sea drop by skybird in the distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for things I've done you blamed me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet blown from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can I've been changed for the better. I do believe I have been changed for the better. Because I knew you. Because I knew you, I have been changed for good. Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Billy Tran. Good job, Billy. All right. The next person that's coming on the stage is, well, it's a little different. Did you know that today, what is it, sweetie?
Today's International Cat Day.
No, I mean, she stepped on my joke. I meant, what day is the number?
It's the 29th of October.
Yeah, the 29th of October, and it is, just so happens, International Cat Day. And our next performer seems to know a little bit about that subject. Please welcome to the, I was trying to think of a pun, I can't. All right, please welcome Brandon Harvey.
You were here before. Couldn't look you in the eye. Just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. It's so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control.
What? Him? Yeah, that's, yeah.
I want a perfect body.
Yeah, it's just his level's
I
so
want
damn
a
low.
perfect soul.
Yeah.
I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. She's running up the door. Wish I was special. It's so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Brandon Harvey. And Brandon, that was perfect. All right. So our next performer has been with RHR singers for a long time, ever since I was 20 or so. Please welcome to the microphone, Melissa Culross.
We all know the chosen joys of catty girls and pretty boys make up that bed, jump in the race. Lots to kick in this town. Lots to kick in this town. This town is our town. It is so glamorous that you live here. This town is our town. It is so glamorous that you live here. If you could and be one of us. Chase the lines that were said before. We're all dreamers. We're all whores. Discarded dogs like worn-out cars litter the streets of this town. Litter the streets of this town. This town is our town. It is so glamorous that you live here. If you could and be one of us. This town is our town. It is so glamorous that you live here. If you could and be one of us. This town is our town. It is so glamorous that you live here. If you could and be one of us. This town is our town. It is so glamorous. I bet you live here. If you could and be one of us. This town. This town. This town. This town.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and cats, please welcome to the stage Sir Sapien singing an original What Have You.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here tonight. Wonderful to be here and great city of Oakland, California. I'm going to perform an original, you might call it a character study. Said character is an amalgamation of people I've crossed paths with, and I hope you enjoy it. It's called What Have You. Song's definitely not about me. Just make that clear. All right.
But the terror wouldn't come. I'm hoping that my brain is still elastic, but tomorrow it might be done. Call it a fucked up habit, or what have you. I'm not bothering anyone. Toys come around like looking for karma in back of the house. I had the keys to the room back then, a tattooed face and a broken girl. Call it a fucked up habit, or what have you. I'm not bothering anyone. Or what have you. I'm not bothered.
Describe some of these beautiful things they have around all the performers. You may notice these little gray boxes, maybe down here or there or there. These are not a metaphor for the current administration's take on the coronavirus. No, that's actually a chat engine that is tied directly into YouTube. So anything that you type on YouTube will appear right next to the performer you type it during. Right? Does that make sense? So type in on YouTube, see it here on the show. All right. Bearing that in mind, we're halfway through. Our next performer coming to us with our next selection of poetry is Kelsey Harris.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Marie Harris, and I'm going to be reading my book, Bury Your Horses, from Vegetarian Alcoholic Press. Paint it green and bury the horse under the porch with the others. The vibrator in the nightstand is a microphone. not to be confused with a megaphone. The vibrator is not to be confused. Love is a luxury like avocados and toilet paper. Massage my millennial mouth naked in the storefront, so long as you pay your rent on time, so long as you keep the lights on. Coffee stains on the drop ceiling make me insecure about my teeth. My jaw clicks when I stare into your eyes, maybe on account of the frog gig in your retina. As tadpoles, we threw seed pods into each other's backs and set the fields on fire when we weren't watching Space Jam. The soup was made from grass clippings. It never gave you flight, so we smoked dead leaves rolled in notebook paper. There's always a box of dead kittens in the garage, a live one pissing in the basement. A boy would be a gun if the barrel smelled like weed and peanut butter. If I'm on my period and I lied to you, I'm on my rag baloney. You'd understand if you knew to spell it without any R's, if you knew you could circle the parking lot, but you won't avoid the clowns. Quitting while you're ahead is not conducive to time travel. Paint your horse yellow, bury it under the swing where we showed each other our genitals. The best pot for crying is a kettle with wings. Pour your tears in the community pool with the others. Self-care as an act of war is more violent than combat hand-to-hand or with guns. The van is waiting out back. The women have books and AK-47s as backup. The crawl space is a perfect size for children. The dirt in my nails is my attempt at escaping. The virus lived 3 days on the light switch. Now your sister is dead. The government won't collect the body. Sheets once new collect skin samples, viral as a dance, viral as a sperm count, viral as decay and cheap vacations. Paint the horse gray and bury it in the schoolyard near the steps, where the slow boy serenades you with B2K lyrics. On the last day we build trenches, abandon the lines in the sand, find solace in a canoe ride after your mother dies. Next summer, a boy drowns in the same river. Irony tastes like leaving your drink alone at a party. Now you carry a basketball in a paper bag, ask for change outside the laundromat, cradle a baby doll on the city bus. According to the algorithm, there's always a kid with cancer, a girl giving head in the stairwell, a teacher who can't hide their vices. The ecstasy is mixed with the Altoids and the garbage cans are on fire. You aren't who you were except sometimes between the lines in the notes you pass me under the table. You want to tell me we're going the wrong way, but hindsight says I should be the last to know. Painted blue and bury the horse next to the old Mustang broke down in the yard. Only because I like the irony, only because I hate the raccoon family that lives there. Maybe this might drive them out of town, unless they hate horses and therefore appreciate the irony too, in which case they can stay. I'm trying to achieve a new level of introversion I can't reach living in a house. The yard is off the grid enough to still have Wi-Fi and not have to feel like a person. I don't want to identify as human. They didn't put that option on the census form. The grass in the yard has grown tall enough, no one will walk back there. Life imitates art. Yard imitates life. Yard imitates vagina. Fill in the blanks. If you don't know what to write, check your homophones. If you don't know what this is all about, check me. I need to be put in my place, spanked even. I don't know if we're in Kansas anymore or if we ever were even. I'm art drunk, pretending to read all the books, taking mugs of wine and coffee to the face now. I'm stranded between Tuesday and Saturday. I'd write to you, but I've air fried my hands and my pens. Painted red, then bury the horse, probably in that spot you tried to plant a skittle tree. 20 minutes playing hide and seek with a squirrel, and I don't know who's stupider for it. All the boys I thought I loved were mentally challenged. I didn't know until later. No one told me. Probably because they assumed I was too. They were right. I didn't know until later. Later, it seems, is always right now. I wonder what I'm currently oblivious to. I remember everything I've repressed in vivid detail. The thing I'd like to remember, I've forgotten. My storage space is low. Apparently, I'm not the admin. Lately, I've been questioning the idea of who I think I am if I don't exist. There are never enough hours in our imaginary day. No one has had the bright idea of making up more. We accept what we've been told, even when the evidence coughs in our face. I buried all my horses and swallowed all the goddamn paint. I don't want to die burdened by logic. I've got enough baggage to carry through the gates. Heaven has a small room for sinners with good intentions. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was Kelsey Harris. You know, Kelsey's from Wisconsin, and so am I. And I have a good friend in Wisconsin who works with an advertising company, and they've been doing these themes over and over again, and they've just come out with a whole new one for the Wisconsin State Fair. It's Come to Wisconsin and Smell Our Derriere. You think it's going to work? All right. So the next performer coming to the microphone is somebody named Dave O. Dave O throws the most incredible parties in San Francisco. He's from here. Actually, he's not. He's from Detroit, but he lives here now. So please welcome to the microphone, Dave O.
I see the bad moon arising. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Don't go round tonight. They're bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hear hurricanes are blowing. I know the end is coming soon. I feel rivers overflowing. I hear the voice of rage and ruin. Don't go round tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. All right. I hope you got your things together. I hope you are quite prepared to die. It looks like we're in for nasty weather. One eye is taken for an eye. Well, don't go round tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Don't go round tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise.
Saying, oh, whoa. I don't know why. All right. Our next performer is, well, you ever hear of that song, Whiter Shade of Pale by Procol Harum? Well, this is kind of a darker shade of brown. Not like that lighter shade of brown you heard earlier. Please welcome the COO of our company, Tony the Bear Brown.
President Trump has made it official. The U.S. is now out of the Paris Climate Accord. President Trump has also made it official. The U.S. is past the corner on the coronavirus. President Trump has also made it official that the U.S. presidential race will be thrown before the Supreme Court. On what basis, we do not know yet. Make it clear, President Trump does not have his hands around America. He has one hand up her skirt going for gold, and he has the other hand buried in her heart, much like a Aztec priest, and when he pulls it out, he'll have a red right hand. Take a little walk to the edge of town and go across the tracks, where the viaduct looms like a bird of doom as it twists and cracks. Where secrets lie in the border fires, in the humming wires. Hey, man, you know you're never going back. Cross the square, cross the bridge, cross the mills, cross the stacks. On a gathering storm comes a tall, fat man with a dusky black coat and a red right hand. He'll wrap you in his arms, tell you that you're a proud boy. He'll rekindle all the hate it took you a lifetime to destroy. He'll reach deep into the hole, grab your squirming soul, and there's not a single thing that you can do. He's a man, he's a god, he's a ghost, he's a guru. They're whispering his name in the disappearing land. Hidden in his pocket is a red right hand. You ain't got no money, he'll get you some. Your 401k is sinking, he'll fill it up some. You got no self-respect, you feel like an insect. Well, buddy, don't you worry, 'cause here he comes through Missouri, Arkansas, the Bowery, and the slum. So he sends and teach wherever he can, hydroxychloroquine in his red right hand.
I'd like you to hang out and welcome our next performer to the stage, Brady. I keep calling it the wrong name because I had another performer named Brandy, but this is Brady. All right, so Brady is actually originally from Boston. Then she came out here to San Francisco, then went out all the way to London. Then she came back to Boston to I think celebrate her grandfather's big birthday. I don't know what number it was, but then got held here because of coronavirus and moved to Los Angeles, where she now resides. So let's hear it for Brady.
Hello, my name is Brady. You can follow me on Instagram at @officialbradymusic, and I'm going to be playing a song for you right now. It's a single that's out on all platforms. It's called 17. So here we go. Tell me, baby, are we still having fun? Call me crazy, but I think this love is done. Tell me, baby, why don't you run? I'm thinking maybe this love is done. Oh, 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 oh. How many times will I make you cry before you leave me for a better life? How many times have you heard the song? Tell me, baby, you think it's real? you, thinking what I feel. Oh, 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 oh. How many times will I make you cry before you leave me for a better life? How many times have you heard the song? How many times will I make you cry? 'Cause I'm just too damn weak to try to leave myself before wrapping in that way. Oh, oh, you pour me a drink, tell me to think. I get nostalgic that way. Wings up, feet off the ground, and I stay. There ain't no other way. But I get so sad knowing that this trend is so obscene. 'Cause I've been practicing avoidance, baby, since I was 17. Oh, 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 oh. Whoa, 17. Oh, oh, oh. And once again, my name's Brady, and that was 17.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Brady. And if you liked what you heard, Brady has a whole new album coming out right now. Actually, it's out. So if you want to get that, please head on over to her website, musicbybrady.com, or follow her on Instagram at, let me find it. Huh? Official Brady Music. That's where you can find all the new stuff on Brady. You can tell her how great she is and tell her you loved her album. All right. So next, we're going to actually move away from music for a while and go all the way to San Juan, Puerto Rico, where somebody I think I've heard of before. I'm not really sure, but I hear he's the son of a brother. So welcome to the not stage, but to the show, Garrett. Garrett Robinson.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Garrett. We're here at the Scryer Barrel House in San Juan, Puerto Rico. We're here to make the world's greatest Irish coffee with the one and only Powers whiskey. Now, you may say that's an old bottle of Powers. Well, it's impossible to get here in Puerto Rico. They literally don't have it, and I couldn't come without it. Couldn't come to San Juan without it, so I brought my old bottle, and I've been very sparing with what I drink. Before we start, I understand that this is an Irish coffee contest, and we're here in Puerto Rico. So a little backstory. My dear friend Hannah Markey and I, we used to make these all the time back when she was a medical resident in Dublin. She was always better at making them than I was, so that's good. That's good because she's going to be the one making them for the judges, should they like this video. So without any ado, let's get out on the streets, let's get some ingredients, and let's make it happen, huh?
All right, guys, we got my mask on. Let me give you some backstory as we walk through the store. So Hannah was born in County Monaghan, Ireland, but she's currently working as a doctor in Galway. She's on the front lines, helping with COVID, saving lives, but I can tell from conversations that she really needs a break. So that's what we're here for. We're going to win her a staycation.
So for some reason, these guys have the best cinnamon coffee, so we got some of their cinnamon and a couple coffees. Now we're going to head to Supermax. So we're going to need fresh cream and confectioner's sugar, and I'm partial to this market because it reminds me of late night burgers in Dublin. But they're also the best local selection.
And finally, the secret ingredient, chocolate cortez. Yeah, I think I'll take the milk chocolate here.
All right, guys, so first we're going to do a skinny half of licor 43. And we're going to take just about a bar spoon or two of that chocolate cortez syrup that we made. And then, of course, we're going to hit it with 1.5 ounces of D1, the only Powers Irish whiskey. Give that a good stir. pour into our glass. Top it with our fresh pressed coffee. And of course, to finish it out, take that bar spoon. And we're going to scoop some of that hand whipped cream, which of course has the Powers mixed in, so we still get that scent, that cinnamon, vanilla, barley, oak, right up on the top. And now what I'm using right here, 3 coffee beans that have been soaked in Powers Irish whiskey, just to give it a little bit more of that aroma. And there we have it. Hello! Hey! It is. What? Wait, I wanted to show you something. You remember all those times we used to make those Irish coffees? Hold on, I gotta reverse the screen. Look at that. Yeah, but look at this. Bam, right there. Ah. Well, it's pretty close to the usual, except for I got a secret ingredient. You remember Chocolate Cortez? Look at this. Little cinnamon. So I melted down some Cortez, and I put it into the mix, and I have to tell you, it's incredible. All right, guys. So that's the process. Thank you so much for joining me, and of course, thank you to Powers for making one of the best whiskeys in the world. Cheers, Slanjava, Salud.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Garrett Robinson. And you know, I'm pretty sure I've heard of him before, or I almost feel like I know him. Oh, Fuddruckers. No, that's not it. But anyway, Garrett Robinson. All right, so that's going to be our show. And before our last performer, I just wanted to thank everybody who came out here, both the audience and the performers, because without an audience, we couldn't perform anything, or we could, but it'd be kind of boring. And if we didn't have performers, it would be a really, really boring show. All right, so thanks so much. Oh, that's my conscience talking again. What? All right, so next, it's funny because during the coronavirus pandemic, I've got to know people a little bit better because we talk a lot, because people have a lot more time in their hands. And our next performer, Nick, has been telling me that the coronavirus and the stay-at-home thing has really kind of affected the way he deals with people. And the thing is, actually, I'm just going to let Nick tell you about it, right? So please welcome to the microphone, Nick.
Every breath you take, and every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. Every single day, and every word you say, every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you. Oh, can't you see? You belong to me. I'm a poor aches with every step you take, every move you make, and every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be watching you. Since you're gone, I've been lost without a trace. A dream at night, I can only see your face. Look around, but it's you I can't replace. Feel so cold and I long for your embrace. I keep crying, baby, baby, please. Can't you see? You belong to me. I'm a poet with every step you take, every move you make, and every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you state. I'll be watching you. Every move you make, every step you take, I'll be watching you.